Hello everybody and welcome back to my Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney playthrough. Where last time we had gone ahead and talked, we had found the photo, but now we're at the trial, or at the court case, with Miss Wendy Oldbag on trial.
Hey, what you doing? Are you being that bastard that hasn't subscribed yet? Well, why don't you join one of us that have subscribed? As well as that, you might as well tune down to the description down below, where I have a new subreddit called r/RealmHQ. Other than that, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Or on the stand. So here's the thing that I don't, she had some errands. What errands did you have to run? What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. I don't know. Enter the question. Actually, I was watching Paul Hammers and Powers, observing, you know. Observing? Aren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammers run through. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Anyway, okay, do I have any? Why the fuck were you running those errands? Run through?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were able to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
Powers was in the dressing room sleeping. But he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-in through the morning, why did you only get there afternoon? That is a good question. Okay. Is that what we got? Yeah, why the fuck were you so late? Did you see the victim?
Did I see Paul Hammer? No. He was already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next. Okay, I'm missing something. Oh, because she didn't see him, she saw the costume. So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny. Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out that secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
So this is where we present it. The photo. Because you don't see him outright. Let me get this straight, Oldbag, or Miss Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. It's just a person in a costume. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, because it's too fucking short. No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness. He's having trouble calling her Oldbag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Oh. Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you.
You're in a court trial. What the fuck? You're an officer. You're not even an officer. You're a fucking security guard. You should have been briefed on what the fuck you should be expecting to bring in for evidence.
Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective.
That's not on the police force. That's on fucking her employers.
He told me that this isn't
any good. This isn't any good as evidence, pal. Okay, never mind. It was on the fucking police.
He didn't even give it a second look.
Fucking gumshoe. Wow, old windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, though. The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. If they broke the staff, then or the spear, how the fuck did it kill? Trip and fall. Yes, this. He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
Samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear updated in the court record. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, has been mended with duct tape, meaning it's not capable of killing someone. Not entirely. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at the photo again. He could just be walking. So he was walking strangely because he was in. It does look like he was dragging his foot.
See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper. Well, Nick, find any glaring contradictions?
She seems pretty sure there was Powers in the photo. I guess I'll just have to press her to see if I can shake the picture. Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped it make it better for him, of course.
You helped make him better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. What the fuck am I gonna press her on? I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is? Where is the Steel Samurai costume now? I'm actually... We couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And obvious, it had to be, fucking the other guy. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that is right. That's right. Are you sure? You sure, Honor? Object. Because they're gonna fucking pull that he's guilty. We're not sure at all. Keep talking possibilities. We have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility too. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that specifically states the Steel Samurai killed him. It doesn't help we have picture number 2. Au contraire. Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to be asked twice.
Continued.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30, true. The only person I saw go to the studios before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studios, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. That's not the only person is the issue.
Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking in the hospital.
Nobody's suspicious looking. Right. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 p.m.? Why, everyone was in the employee area before that. Now I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention,
If they had, I would have seen them.
old windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over more important details, after all. For that matter, entirely forgetting.
How convenient. How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps.
Hey!
Okay, it had to be the last bit. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio would have to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy? Uh-oh. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, it must be the first one then. That's the only one I haven't pressed. Do I have anything that outright contradicts this? How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave the donuts to the young detective. And after all something rubbish about it being a secret, pal. He told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. God, there's gotta be something I can push against. Okay, it has to be the picture. Does it? It does. Okay, we're gonna save. This is the only thing I got. Is it here though? I think I found it. No. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
So whenever somebody passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right, anyway. It's also true the computer in the guard station records all the security camera data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
Yeah, especially since we're about the... That very computer printed out this photo. No, note on the back, there are... Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken on 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order.
I'll take a cheese McGriddle.
Every fucking time. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. If there's only data for one of these photos, who could erase the data for the other photo? Only someone with access to the security ledger herself.
Yeah, you watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw on that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Yes, that's what it would seem to be.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Angie Pooh, help me.
Believe me, if I wanted to. But believe me, I want to. But I don't know what this means either.
Harum, some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
A whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Other than the Steel Samurai.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please. And don't fucking forget shit this time.
Every fucking time.
That's the problem with this fucking game being all just talk. The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination.
Well, I say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Hey, other person. You know. Every day. Oh, okay. I want to think. I remember throwing out one photo. Fucking. Classes on one bag. Maneuver Maya.
Might be a useful tactic to remember for use in my future career as a windbag.
Find out more about this erase photo. Yes. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by their faces, for the most part.
The fuck does that mean? For the most part? This is a murder trial, Mrs. Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I?
Yeah, but we don't have evidence of the other one. I think she's missing the point. Why the fuck did you just toss it? Well, who the heck was in the photo you erased?
Harum? A fanboy.
Fanboy? Oh no, it's Fanboy and Chum Chum. God, if you get that fucking reference.
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the from the rehearsals. From gosh knows who knows where. They're always hanging about, one thing like that.
Wait a second, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your exact words.
Wow. If you must know, there's a drain that goes into Sorry, Sonny, there's a biscuit in my mouth. If you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
The one we looked at earlier.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo you erased,
it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
God, that's young. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who was looked to be in his 2nd or 3rd grade.
Ah, yes. We see his type every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him.
A boy in his 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Alright, as I said, I didn't pay it much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
And they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And not forgetting vital information this time. Miss Wendy. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Okay. Mr. Powers. Fuck, what the fuck did I give him? God. Yes. Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that son.
I couldn't imagine anyone wanting to steal a samurai costume. So where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect.
Nick! What are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. It takes them time so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. Not optimistic at all, really.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. She's got no ass. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edward, will you present the prosecution's thought on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts? Next time. Thank you guys for tuning in, all that jazz. Like, subscribe, comment down below. I'll see you guys next video, and then have a great day. Where is the button? There is the button.